We need to figure out what units we need to multiply by in order to finish this dimensional analysis equation. We're starting with burgers per table and multiplying by something, and the answer comes out in burgers per person. So first notice that we start with burgers in the numerator and we end with burgers in the numerator. So we don't want the burgers to cancel. We don't want to do anything with burgers. We want to leave those alone and leave them where they are. Next thing I notice is that we start with table in the denominator, but our answer does not have table in the denominator. To make table cancel, I will need to multiply by table in the numerator in order to make it cancel. Now we had table in the denominator, it'll be multiplied to table in the numerator, cancel. Now units of table will go away, which is what we want because our answer doesn't have table. Lastly, I notice that our answer has person in the denominator. So I need to multiply by something that has person in the denominator. So I'll multiply by a fraction with table in the numerator and person in the denominator. That will make table cancel and make person appear in the denominator. Now notice when you multiply this, you would have burgers remaining in the numerator. You'd have person in the denominator, and table would no longer be in that at all. Let's try again. Suppose we start with gallons per dollar. We have to multiply by something with units in order to get an answer that has gallons per week as the units. So again, I notice I started with gallons in the numerator and I ended with gallons in the numerator. So I do not want to do anything with gallons. I'm just going to leave them alone, leave them in the numerator. Next, I'm going to focus on the dollar. I start with dollar in the denominator, but there is not any dollars in the answer. So I need those dollars to cancel. To make them cancel, I'm going to multiply by something that has dollar in the numerator. That will make it cancel with the dollars that were in the denominator. Lastly, my answer has units of week in the denominator. That means when I multiply, I will have to have week in the denominator so that it appears in our answer in the denominator. All right, so I need to multiply by dollars per week so that the dollars will cancel out and week will end up in the denominator.